If you have this Bluetooth HC05 module, then you also might have this motor driver to make your project successfully work by a Bluetooth application, which should be also available by Play Store and also available by random YouTubers as a APK file. But the main thing is you have to make your project as a car, remote control aircraft, anything you have to make. You require this HC05 module to be work perfectly with a proper connection. If you didn't do a proper connection, then you might burn your Arduino, or also you can burn your drive if you didn't gather your much better knowledge for this driver, because I already burned one of my motor driver. So I'm going to share you the main thing that I learned after buying a new motor driver. So first of all, if you are using this HC05 module and connecting it to this motor driver, actually let me show you. There is a Arduino right now here, and I just placed and I just put this and fitted my motor driver on the Arduino. If anybody didn't know about this, that's why I mentioned this. So the main thing about this HC05 module is you have to connect your RX and TX to opposite of your Arduino RX and TX. Means the Bluetooth module has only 4 pins: VCC, GND, RX and TX. So you have to connect VCC to VCC. Obviously here you can see plus and minus, so you can connect it, and RX and TX should be connected. You can check here and open this Arduino, you can see RX and TX pins. So this Bluetooth module RX will be connected to Arduino TX pin, and Bluetooth module TX pin will be connected to Arduino RX pin. So this will be a simple connection. But yeah, many of your users have complained about it that this Bluetooth module is just getting bad and not even it's connecting. So for your kind information, I am going to tell you that this Bluetooth module, it's not made for connecting to your Bluetooth normally app. It will just going to be paired to your phone, and you can just open your open source any types of application for this HC05 module. You can search on Play Store for Bluetooth control app for the HC05 module. So you will find one of the open source apps, and you can connect this and it will work perfectly. Now the main issue is people are getting, if this motor driver is not working, the people think that HC05 is not giving commands, or it is not giving proper command to your Arduino, and Arduino is not giving proper command back to your driver. So there is not that issue. The main issue is if you just remove this cap, yellow cap, then the driver will get only supply your motor. And if I just add this cap to here, and if I want to run as like this, then the motor driver here I have to supply for motor, and that supply will also be going to the Arduino. So for the kind, if I am going to tell you that there are two variants of this similar module. This module is worked upon, I have to attach this pin as it is, and I don't have to. I try to remove it, and I just supply the external power for the motors and the another supply from my laptop or my power bank for this for running this Arduino. So at that time my first IC got heated. At that time my second finger was on this. I had just put my finger on the first IC, so I just feel the heat on the IC and I just cut the power supply hole. So that means I have the variant which required to supply the Arduino from the motor driver. If I supply both from another side, it may misbehave the motor working. Yeah, it misbehaved and the first IC got heated. So this is the connection for if you are making HC05 module with the motor driver for your RC car project, robot project, any automation project. You have to control your motors with this HC05 module. Then you might have to do this proper connection. And yeah, the main thing is already I have showed you the power supply. If you are using 7 volt, if you are using normal gear motor, it requires around 7 volt of power supply to it. So you have to give a proper supply. And the one another thing that I have to tell you, that I already burned my one of the motor driver board. So the main thing that I done mistake is I just supply very less amount of power, and the motor I have, which is around 8 volts. Yeah, the motor is 8 volt and I get just supply 5 volt, 5 volt of 1 or 2 ampere just. So my IC got very heated. And if you are thinking that your 5 volt will easily run your gear motor, then yeah, you are right that 5 volt can easily run any types of normal gear motor. But even if normal gear motor is inserted into any of the driver, it required its rated current and it's required its rated voltage. So this is the most important thing. If you are making and if you are using any types of Bluetooth module, any types of Arduino, any types of motor drivers, you have to supply it a proper rated voltage plus current also, or it might damage your board and it might damage your Arduino board also if you didn't give it proper supply, because IC didn't know that you have supplied right, you have supplied the exact rating or not. It will just push the rated current from your battery, and either your battery will damage or either your board will damage. In most of the cases your board will get damaged and your battery will stay safe. So this is the most important thing I have shared you. If you are making any types of car, any types of robot RC motor, any types of RC board, any types of robot, any types of thing which work with this HC05 module, then you have to remember all the points, all the 3 or 4 points I have mentioned in this video. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you have any types of question regarding this motor driver, this Arduino or this HC05 module, you can freely comment. I will reply in just 2-3 business days. And yeah, that's it. If you love watching videos about these types of modules, information regarding these types of modules, then you can subscribe to this Work It YouTube channel.